Coming up next on Small Town Big Deal.
We are off to explore the road less traveled.
For a lot of people, even from the States, this feels like a foreign country to them.
With 2,000 gravel grinders in one endurance weekend.
I kind of want to jump on a bike now.
Not me. Not me.
Then we're really digging deep for the next story.
2 miles deep and about 2 miles wide.
This cool complex is a hot spot for business.
An old limestone mine has become the world's largest underground business complex. Welcome to Small Town Big Deal. I'm Rodney Miller.
And I'm Jann Carl.
Jen, you remember when you were a kid and you were riding your bike and you come across some gravel?
I do. It usually ended up in a big old wipeout and a bloody elbow or knee.
Yeah, but you know, now there are bike races that are all about gravel.
And we have found the granddaddy of them all here in the back roads of eastern Kansas.
And when we say back roads, we really mean it. Riders tackle the hilly, tire-shredding, sun-baked gravel this area is famous for.
It's the Gravel family.
This is Unbound Gravel, the world's premier gravel bike race.
Emporia, Kansas is near the geographic center of the 48 contiguous states.
It's surrounded by the Flint Hills of Kansas, nearly 10,000 square miles of prairie in America's heartland. And while some cyclists steer clear of a race like this, others make it a yearly pilgrimage.
Are you ready for Gravel?
Unbound Gravel isn't just one race, it's a series of races.
3, 2, 1, go! Run, be safe, be careful!
For younger racers, there's the 25-mile junior division. Adults can race the 25 or 50-mile course. The length increases to 100 and 200-mile routes, all the way up to 350 miles, called the XL, which sets off the day before.
So do you think these guys are cool or crazy?
Yes.
Unbound Gravel started quietly in 2006. A handful of riders gathered to test their grit through the Flint Hills.
In those early days, no one had any idea it would grow like this. Today, thousands of riders from all 50 states and dozens of foreign countries call Emporia home one weekend every summer.
That growth has been extraordinary, and the way with which the community approaches it has been extraordinary, because the first 5, 6, 7 years, people even in Emporia didn't know about us, that it was going on. It was just a handful of riders on the outside of town going on this crazy adventure.
There are even professionals who come here to experience what Unbound Gravel is all about.
So they're coming from the biggest stages of the world, and we're on that platform as well.
Those pros say the best part of coming here and racing alongside non-pros is that the experience reminds them why they fell in love with cycling in the first place.
They're on the same start line. It's the same race that they're doing, so I think it's another special part about it.
Jim Phillips rides his bike everywhere he goes. He doesn't even own a car. But on this weekend, he's getting ready to tackle the XL.
350 miles in a car wears me out.
I find it fun. I do.
To ride 350 miles continuously.
Yes.
I mean,
Without stopping.
Well, I may take like a 5-minute nap in the ditch at 3 in the morning.
That does not count.
yeah.
Jim will spend hours on his bike during the race, alone with his thoughts.
It's such a long experience, 30-ish hours, so you kind of go through everything. I mean, there will be times where I'm just appreciating the sunset, and then there'll be times that I'm crying because I miss my parents. And I mean, you just kind of take this roller coaster. It'll always change.
David Chomowitz lives in New York City. He keeps coming back for the grueling 200-mile race.
So David, this is not your first ride. You've been here 5 times.
4. If I finish this one, God willing and the creek don't rise, this will be number 5.
Now, as a kid, I wanted to avoid gravel
me too.
at all costs because gravel meant wipe out. So what's the trick to not wiping out on the gravel?
Ride with a light touch. You know, you stay away from that crown in the middle because it's a little unpredictable.
Yeah.
And as I learned when I broke my finger, I hit that crown and the bike went out. And
Oh no.
zip tied it together.
You zip tied it
I was with a
together.
friend, one of my teammates, and he helped me out.
He's
We
like, here,
tied it up.
zip tie and keep going no matter what.
Yeah. Marissa and Austin Boaz both love to ride. But with 4 children, finding time to train can be a challenge.
There's a lot of coordinating of who's racing what or around basketball games and everything else. It's a huge juggling act, but
I can imagine. Gosh, you guys look too young to have 4 kids. 4 kids training for a 100-mile race. When do they sleep?
You know, we love it. We love just the experience of riding our bikes, and the added adventure of gravel is so fun that it makes it worth it. So we just work around it.
Every year, there are more kids and teenagers taking up the sport.
There's never really been that many girls, but this year there's a lot more. I'm more nervous about who's in my age group. Yeah, not so much the gravel.
Anything's fun if you're on a bike. It's just you're in your own world.
I'm excited to see these kids growing in the sport and able to participate in such an incredible weekend.
Gravel racing is also growing among adults.
First time at this race. We're really excited.
I love gravel. It's an awesome experience. I started about a year ago. The biggest thing for me is me against myself and what I can accomplish, to see what I'm made of.
Of course, every rider needs water, but Kareem explained you gotta carry some other important stuff.
My bike repair kit and my frame bag. Back here's my medical kit, so in case I fall.
Out here, having to patch up you and your bike are real possibilities.
The Flint Hills get their name from flint rock, which can puncture or slice a tire in no time.
Probably hit me with flint rock.
It's not truly an adventure until something goes wrong.
And when it does, like a flat tire, riders have to be prepared to quickly fix it themselves on the fly.
So what you're gonna do is right where that hole is, you're gonna stick the very tip of that in there, and I'm not kidding, you're gonna put a little body weight into it. Okay?
All right.
Yep, right over the top of it. Push! Keep going, that's good. A little further, you almost got it.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Now pull it straight out. No more flat.
Oh, wow.
We just had one of the first flats we ever had on our company van. The next one we have, I think Jan can fix it.
Coming up on Small Town Big Deal, let the races begin.
As riders experience the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
My day was done.
Welcome back to Small Town Big Deal.
We're at Unbound Gravel in Emporia, Kansas, and it's race day.
Riders are up before the sun to get ready to ride hundreds of miles across the rugged gravel roads of the Flint Hills.
It's so much fun. It's just like a kid. You don't see people on bikes with a frown.
At least at the starting line, everyone is all smiles. It's gonna get rough.
Let's give a countdown in 3, 2, 1.
Undoubtedly one of the most exciting moments of the entire weekend.
About 2,000 of them. I kind of want to jump on a bike now.
Not
really.
Not me.
The next many hours will test the limits of these riders. This ultra-endurance race takes them all over the unpaved back roads of eastern Kansas.
And once they hit the course, they are essentially by themselves. Coming through.
The exception? Checkpoints for the 100 and 200 mile racers, where you're allowed assistance from your support team.
You can't really do it without them.
Go, Emily. Woo.
Electrolyte pills, caffeine, like espresso shots.
They have bananas, and then they have a sack of candy. They're gonna drink Cokes. They're gonna get some cold water. They'll probably change socks.
Some of these support teams are so efficient and work so fast. They're like a NASCAR pit crew. And then some are smaller, like the one we've nicknamed Team Fiancé.
Devin is waiting for her fiance to reach checkpoint 2. She's nervous, watching the clock for when he rolls in.
Get it! Get it!
And when he does arrive, he is grateful for her help.
I'm in high cotton right now.
So nice, especially the last one. Yeah, just hanging in there.
Whether they have pit crews or not, everyone gets cheerleaders. In between the checkpoints and along the race route.
Emporia loves the riders. They're great.
What kind of reaction do you get?
I got a lot of I loved you back. I haven't been told that for so many times in a day.
Hey! Yo! What's up? What's up with that, dude?
You know, I got a game, I guess.
Residents are doing what they can to cheer on the riders.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Being here for people as they are putting it on the line, we want to help people as they're trying to accomplish their goal.
Yeah, good luck, man. Finish strong.
The riders are not only battling the gravel, they are also fighting the sun.
How you feeling right now?
Hot. I just wish they'd quit turning us into the headwind. That'd make it a lot more fun.
A little exercise.
Sometimes the Flint Rocks of Kansas win.
Ezra, you're looking a little beat up.
That's an understatement. It was a rough one out there. Just a whole bunch of flats, and what ultimately did it was a sliced sidewall. My day was done. I was ready for it to be over.
It's a question every rider asks themselves somewhere along the route. Can I keep going?
All right, let's bring these finishers in.
It all makes the finish line a true celebration for everyone. Marissa, the mother of 4 we met earlier, turns out she dominated in her division, even beating several professional riders.
I told my husband, actually, cycling is good for me because I don't think I've ever prayed as much in a 6-hour period than I had today.
It's good for your spiritual life.
Yes, it is.
From New York, welcome 200-mile finisher, David.
For David, it was 14 hours, 33 minutes, and 8 seconds of suffering, and yet self-satisfaction, too.
Not my best day, but I got it done.
So you're all in one piece?
No, I'm intact.
No bleeding, no stitches, no broken bones?
This year.
Do you want to do it again?
Yeah, of course. I love this thing.
At Unbound Gravel, there's no prize money given out. The real prize is the feeling of achievement each rider has when they finish their race.
If you happen to be the first one back to town, good on you. But we're there receiving every single rider from first to last. It's very important to us, and that's a big part of the community aspect of this.
That's part of what makes this small town race such a big deal. What it means to win is redefined here along the back roads of eastern Kansas.
Coming up next on Small Town Big Deal.
And cool factor is sky high.
This cool complex is a hot spot for business.
Welcome back to Small Town Big Deal. You know, Jan, what if I told you there's a place that's 68 to 70 degrees year-round, low humidity, and it never rains or snows?
I would say, please tell me where that is so I can build my dream home.
Well, there are no homes being built there, but there's a lot of stuff going on because it's the world's largest underground business complex. Welcome to SubTropolis. SubTropolis, SubTropolis, SubTropolis. We're going underground to a massive business complex created inside an old limestone mine.
From where we are right now, you'd have to drive 2 miles back to hit the wall.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 2 miles deep and about 2 miles wide.
SubTropolis is located in northeast Kansas City, Missouri.
From the surface, you'd never know what lies beneath.
Even being here in person, it's hard to comprehend exactly how massive SubTropolis is.
Yeah, because each one of these dots represents a pillar that is 25 feet by 25 feet. And there are 10,000 of them.
I'm thinking we should have left like a breadcrumb trail.
Yeah.
How many miles of road do you have down here?
So right now, we have about 8.5 miles of roadway.
8.5 miles.
All private, so we build them, we maintain them. The limestone that they mined is in the Bethany Falls ledge of limestone. It's 20 feet thick.
And there's another section of limestone above what was mined, making this underground complex very secure.
So we're safe.
So you're safe, yeah. So that's the roof.
Then in the mid-1960s, a construction company began storing their equipment inside the mine, and the idea for SubTropolis was born.
So what exactly makes this cool space a hotspot for business?
First of all, it's 70 and overcast every day.
Yeah.
Joe Paris is one of the owners of Paris Brothers Incorporated and one of the big tenants at SubTropolis. And among the many facets of their business, they store millions of pounds of coffee from all over the world here.
Mother Nature's steady climate control is perfect for more than just the bottom line.
That's pretty good for coffee.
It's good for coffee, it's good for the employees. You walk to your car every day, it's the same temperature, no rain, no snow. Life is good.
What other products do you guys sell here?
We age cheese, then we probably have about 3,000 different specialty foods. Pastas, olive oils, porcini mushrooms.
So you know what? You don't even have to leave here to go to lunch.
Hey, if nothing else, we eat well and we're highly caffeinated. That's it.
That sounds like a plan to me. Perfect.
And this is a sticky toffee.
Paris Brothers is rightfully proud of their artisan cheese services.
Of course, we had to taste for ourselves. This is what Joe calls dessert cheese.
Oh, wow.
It tastes more like candy instead of cheese.
I love cheese, I love dessert. You've just created heaven.
Now we do the same thing on this side.
We also learned that even though cheese often ages slowly, if you're going to package it, you better move quickly.
Oh, so we have to do it fast?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
We dump the cheese, then want to press this twice.
In a hot tub?
In a hot tub. It looks way better than before. And then we want to dry the cheese just like that.
Okay.
Sometimes we cut 1,500, 1,000 pounds of cheese a day.
So you got to be fast.
You got to be fast.
I probably slowed her down a lot.
So you put the point and the line, okay.
There's also fine attention given to handcrafted detail.
Before I cut it, I lay it on there and I kind of move it left and right. And then I cut it. Put it on there. That's 8 ounces.
Look at that.
Master cutter Lee is patient with me as I try my hand.
Oh, wow, that is smooth.
Put it on the scale.
0.59 pounds, 8 ounces.
8 ounces.
Yeah, baby.
Seems pretty clear to me that Jann could never work here.
Mwah.
She'd be eating into all the profits.
Thanks so much.
Literally.
So Lee, he is a master at cheese cutting. Me? I'm a master cheese eater.
As we head back to see Mike, we find out how easily we can get lost.
We should have went that way.
I think we came from there.
No, I don't think so.
You recognize the pillar is different?
Yeah, different pillar.
So we have about 2,000 people working here on any given day, 55 companies.
Hollywood is also a tenant, storing prints of some of the nation's most iconic films of all time.
There's also some well-known manufacturing happening.
Ford Motor Company was one of the first to open up here. They're still here. You'll find brand new F-150s getting outfitted. And there's lots of space left for future expansion.
A fairly easy process here in the mine.
We have 7 million more square feet that we can actually build out. So like we're halfway.
Wait, you have double again?
Yeah, we can build another 7 million more square feet.
When that happens, we may literally never find our way out.
I think we're lost, Jan.
That wasn't right.
No.
It's this way.
No.
Oh. All right. I think it's that way.
Let's go this way.
Why not?
We'll be right back. We hope.
We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Small Town Big Deal, and as you can see, we did make our way out of SubTropolis.
But let's not admit how long it actually did take us to find our way.
Keep that secret to ourselves.
Rodney and I are still in awe of the strength and determination of the cyclists from Unbound Gravel. So, if we start training now, we could maybe do it next year, maybe like the 100-mile one, that's all.
I'm Rodney Miller.
I'm Jan Carl.
Join us again next week when once again we celebrate the great stories from across America.
25, the 25-mile one.
I think this is a real fashion statement. I wonder if I could buy a box of these. I think I'm going to start wearing them to church and stuff like that.
It's like, it's hell, we almost died. When can we do it again, kind of thing?
Maybe. I'll wait at least a year.
A little early.
Yeah.
Too soon.
We still got to get